Hey, what's up, man? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. All right, in this video, I'm gonna give you a 6-pack abs workout that you can do at home with no equipment. All body weight stuff, all right? So there's gonna be some cool exercises here. We're gonna be shooting for five different exercises. But before we get into these exercises, the first thing you need to realize is to get that 6-pack, you're gonna do these exercises. To reveal that 6-pack, nutrition habits need to change. Clean up your nutrition habits, man, because if you're eating like crap, doesn't matter how often you do these exercises, how hard, how intense you go with these exercises, you're never gonna see them, all right? So one thing I do wanna clear up also is abs are built in the kitchen, abs are made in the kitchen. You may have heard that. Well, that's actually not true at all. Abs are made in the gym. Abs are made through exercises and resistance training, but revealed in the kitchen. So you have to do both. You can eat clean all day long, create a caloric deficit all day long, and lose weight. However, if you don't have any abs underneath here, you're just gonna have a flat, skinny stomach. So what we're trying to do is build a 6-pack, the rectus abdominis, all right? You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, some people have 8 blocks, some people have 6 blocks, some people have 4 blocks, some have none. If you have none, you want to add resistance to some of these exercises because abs are like any other muscle, man. You've got to build them. So sometimes you're blessed and born with great genetics, you have nice abs. Other times you have to build the abs. So to build the abs, you got to work the abs and work the abs with resistance. That being said, nutrition, and then burn extra calories. If you want to see the abs quicker, then create a caloric deficit in the kitchen, eat clean, and then also burn calories on top of it. I'm talking doing some high intensity interval training, sprint intervals. High intensity sprints are actually going to help build muscle, build those abs as well. It's an explosive movement, explosive exercise. If you've ever gone outside and done sprints, and if you haven't done them in a while, you'll notice your obliques are sore, your abs are sore, your entire midsection is sore, man, because they're working, they're contracting. So those are tremendous for building any type of musculature around your abs, sprints are. So do some sprints, that'll help you speed things up. Also, feed the muscle. Feed the muscle by eating more protein. And I'm talking 30, maybe 40 grams, depending on how heavy you are, 30 to 40 grams of protein every 3 to 3.5 hours. All right, do that. That's gonna help feed your muscle while you're creating this caloric deficit. So prioritize your protein, prioritize clean eating, prioritize burning more calories. Do all of those things, man, and then implement these exercises, and you're gonna get tremendous results. All right, the way these exercises are to be performed, I've set them up for a giant set, meaning back to back to back to back to back, then rest 60 seconds. Back to back to back to back to back again, then rest another 60 seconds. So depending on your current fitness levels, current conditioning levels, do 2 all the way up to 5 sets of these. So it completely is up to you on if you're a beginner, advanced, intermediate, wherever you're at with your current fitness level, then start with 2 sets. Work your way up to 3 sets, 4 sets if you can. And if you're extreme advanced and you need 5 sets, then do the 5 sets. But basically 2 to 5 sets, 60 seconds rest at the end of the giant set. So you're gonna do reverse crunch, you're gonna do a knee tuck, you're gonna do some of these exercises and not really rest in between. You're gonna go immediately from one to the next to the next. Like I said, only getting that 60-second rest at the end of the complete giant set. Here's the other number, 15 reps. Shoot for 15 reps for each exercise, and then you're going to do great. That being said, let's get into some of these exercises, man. All right, hopefully you can see me here. The first exercise we're gonna do is the reverse crunch. Reverse crunch, we're gonna shoot for 15 reps here. Basically what you're gonna do with the reverse crunch is go ahead and lay all the way out, get that lower back pressed into the ground. You can keep your hands out to your side for stability and support, or behind your head, as long as you're not tugging on your head, all right? You don't want to strain your neck. I actually like to keep my hands here. All right, 2 movements here. The first thing we're gonna do is bring our heels off the ground. As soon as you bring your heels off the ground, you're gonna create tension in your abs. That's where I want you to focus on tightening up the abs and keeping that lower back press, all right? Keep the lower back press, basically meaning don't have a huge gap under here. Don't do that, and then you're gonna bring your knees to your chest. This movement isn't as simple as it sounds. You're not just bringing your knee to chest, knee to chest. Once you get about 90 degrees, your goal here is to rotate those hips. Rotating those hips is what's gonna activate the lower abs. So that's the purpose with the lower, with the reverse crunch is the lower abs. That's the focus here and the emphasis. All right, let's get these started. Elevate the heels, rotate, straight back out. Notice, nice, slow, under control. Keep those abs tight. Not just here and out, but here and then rotate. All right, from here, we're gonna sit up and then do a knee tuck. So again, we've just kind of hammered these lower abs a little bit. Now you're going to lean back, create a little bit of tension as soon as you bring your heels up off the ground, and then tuck your knees into your chest, tuck and out. You'll notice when I go out, I lean back. That just creates even more tension for you. Keep your core tight throughout the whole set here. All right, lower, both of those really target that lower, but the knee tuck also goes into those mid abs a little bit, all right? So you're not really gonna isolate just one with one of these exercises. When you work your abs, you're working, especially the rectus abdominis. That's what we're talking about now with the 6-pack. That attaches at the pelvis here and the sternum. Anytime you shorten that range of motion, you close that gap, you're tightening your upper abs, middle abs, lower abs. And when you initiate the contraction from the bottom, which is what we're doing with the hip rotation, you're creating more emphasis on the lower abs, up to the middle, up to the upper. All right, now we're gonna do more upper and middle work with a bicycle crunch. 90 degree here and rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll notice I'm not doing 6, 7. It's one side, the other side is a rep. One side, the other side is a rep. All right, bicycle crunch. From here, we are actually gonna go into an elbow plank reaches, all right? So you're doing your elbow plank, if I can get it out. Elbow plank here. Keep your torso straight. Keep your glutes tight, hips tight, legs tight, and reach. You're almost done. One more. 15. Awesome job. All right. Last one is more upper, and it's going to be a crunch reach through. So basically all we're doing here Get back on your back. We've done a lot of lower, middle, upper. The reaches that we just did, elbow plank reaches, really target the transverse abdominis, all right? Which is the internal belt. That's the muscle you really don't see. It's not the pretty muscle, but it's a very important muscle. It's what keeps those organs protected. It's what keeps the rectus abdominis drawn back, and it's what also supports the spine. All right, from here, reaching through your legs, all right? Get your upper back up. Keep your lower back pressed into the pad. Exhale while you reach through. Stretch, contract. Hard exhale and really focus on the contraction. Couple more. All right, not bad, not a whole lot to it. Basically, the goal here, move quickly through these, no rest. I talked a little bit. I wanted to explain a few things, a couple things I wanted you to really focus on to make sure you're doing these correctly. But stick to that 60 seconds, man. So as soon as you finish this first one, start your watch, start your phone, stare at a wall on the clock, 60 seconds, and then do round 2. 60 seconds. If you're ready, do round 3, then do round 4. Completely up to you, but make sure it's challenging, okay? You're not gonna be talking like I am. You're just gonna be working through this, breathing. When you're in those contractions, when you're really trying to squeeze that contraction, get all that air out, all right? Exhale hard and squeeze the contraction. Inhale when you're getting that stretch, when you're stretching your rectus abdominis, allow some air to come back in, and then forcefully exhale again. But do that, add these exercises just like this as a giant said. Add it to the nutrition and to the cardio we spoke about, to the extra protein, because one last thing about the protein, not only are you feeding your muscle, but protein is a high thermic effect food, meaning the more you eat it, the more you're gonna burn. It requires more calories to break down and assimilate all the nutrients that are in that protein. So that's one of the reasons I'm wanting you to eat it every 3 hours, 3.5 if you can. It's just gonna help with the fat burning process on top of the muscle building process. That being said, man, I hope you like this workout. It's actually not too bad. It's something you can do anywhere. You can do at home, at the park, at work. If you're on break, lay down beside your desk or whatever you're doing, man, and just knock it out. It doesn't take long, but it's very effective as long as you're paying attention to the contractions and the breathing. Do those things, you're gonna get great results. Other than that, man, if you have any questions, comment below, let me know. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. That being said, get busy, get after it,